Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Lauracrapo, and that's my dog. I guess I want to play right now. My God. It's like he knows when I turn the computer on. Come here. Where's your ball? Give me your ball. Give me your ball. Anyway, I'm gonna do a reading on Adam Brody. I googled like who's the most popular celebrity today, and he came up, which is cool because I have this like shack in the country, and it's it's not visible to any like cellular antenna or whatever. So it's a lot of like DVD watching, and I watched Twin Peaks there, which was a bad idea because it's like in a cabin in the, in the woods. I also watched the OC, and I think I was like too old for it when it first came out, but I watched it recently in my mid-50s, and it was perfect timing. So, and I really thought it was great. And so I'm familiar with this celebrity because sometimes I don't know much about the people I do the readings of because I'm living in my own little dream world. And so I am gonna start his reading. I'm not sure why he popped up on. I mean, maybe he's still doing cool stuff. But that's cool. He's so popular again. Or maybe he always was. So here we go. Okay, I can think better without my glasses. All right. I feel like if he's a parent, I feel like he's like, that takes up a good portion of his time, which means he's a good parent. Picking that up. And if they're like teenagers or whatever, like the issue of like the internet and like friends and bullying. Oh my God. Wait. Darkness, no, it sounds so big. Can you like He's so quiet the rest of the day, and then all of a sudden when I go live, I don't know if he's picking up on everybody else's vibe or something, but he becomes very active. Hopefully you can just like put it on mute and see the closed captioning. It would probably say like bark, a lot in practice. Anyway, I feel sorry for you, but it's the best I can do right now. So I kind of feel like it's a complicated world right now. It's not just like, it's not the 70s where you just know the people on your block and stuff. Like the internet and etc. brings in way more interaction and unwanted information and stress. Okay, wait. Come here. What am I gonna do? So crazy. Chaotic, unrelaxing psychic channel. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little piece of this, all right? Enjoy. Oh my God. Okay, so Adam Brody. So we have this, it feels like this just blob of sort of negative information. I feel like is, today's societal pressures on the youth, like, pressure to conform, even though there's a lot of like openness to a variety of lifestyles and ways of being and stuff. Nonetheless, it's like you're made aware of the conversation, and it can sometimes take away from your own personal thoughts. And so it's like, it feels like a really heavy weight. And then let's say you're living in a place where celebrity is a thing, then it's like another form of pressure. It's like it's different than living on some random farm and just letting the kids play in the fruit trees and in the river or creek or whatever, like all day. So yes, that feels pretty stressful. I feel like he's good at switching gears and like I'm here, I'm ready to work, but like definitely there's like a lot of time consuming, like careful, giving attention to kind of parenting thing. I feel like somehow family related. Okay. And sometimes if there's someone, I don't know, like, how, you marry people with the best intentions, but like everybody has their own backstory and it can sometimes be like confusing, even with the best intentions and stuff. Like, so there could be like different styles of parenting that can bring up issues. Wait, hang on. And so, Dr. Disco, stop being so crazy. No. Shh. No. Hey, what do you want up there? Wait, hang on. What do you want? There's nothing up here. You want this? You want this? Check the window. It's like I run a daycare for one chihuahua. It's crazy. Okay. So, okay. So I'm just gonna power through because like or it's domestic help. There's something like in the home that is not like, it's not like on board in the same like everything's awesome wavelength that I think is his like go-to personality, like, or there's like secrets, like someone like in the family, in the home, like has secrets, and it could be like internet secrets. Anyway, just to summarize, it might be something to check into if someone needs to be more surveillance of Dr. Disco, so like why? Come say hi to your internet friends. This is who's making all that noise. Okay. So, yeah. So I would definitely have a look at that. It feels like problematic underlined twice. And it's like things can be sorted out, but it might be like a good thing to look at in the next 2 months before it becomes like a problem. All right. I feel like there's like the culture of like the studios and stuff is really like limited to some degree, and it might not be like the projects that he's hoping for, or like it might sort of be, but it could be better, or like it could use some personal touch that they're not like letting happen. I feel a bit of creative frustration there a little bit. Is there like a bathroom reno? Anyway, like seems like there's some stuff going on that like at the home that needs some more attention than like he might be busy, so it might be more than he wants. He doesn't want to be a contractor and like, like that's why you hire people to solve stuff. But I know from doing renos, like you gotta keep an eye on stuff. Like, why did you buy all that extra wood? Like, why is all that extra wood? Who bought that wood in your truck? Oh, I did. Okay, you can like unload it all and put it in my shed. Like, there's annoying stuff that happens for sure. So there's that. I feel like there's a bit of a frustration with, when you do press and you have to do like various interviews and stuff. And I would say that like Conan O'Brien is probably the only interviewer today that I'm aware of, and I'm not aware of a lot of interviewers, but like who's not like looking to, sabotage and just make like why like you just feel dirty after the interview. Like it's like, what was that like I find like the Tonight Show and like the Jimmy Kimmel one, it's like, you're kind of on the edge of your seat. Like, is he just gonna say something kind of mean or disturbing, or like why? I mean, you see that in interviews from like the 60s and 70s too, like, and Barbara Walters, and like just like or like even Oprah, like would she talk to her own friends like that? Like, who, if she asks questions like that in real life, would people want to hang out with her? Like, no, probably not. So it's that kind of thing, like where it's just like, probably contractually people have to do a lot of media, and oftentimes it's just like yucky. So I'm getting that feeling like, I think like moving forward, people should have like, before you sign a contract with some kind of entertainment company, like be very clear from the beginning, even if you have to like rewrite the entire contract to be like how you want, just for your own mental health and happiness. I'm willing to do this stuff, I'm not willing to do that stuff. Like, personally, unless I was working for like some scientific invention company where like an NDA made sense in terms of the product, I would never sign like an NDA like that had to do with like personal stuff or interaction, or like it's just like, just don't do stupid shit. And you don't need people to sign NDAs, right? Anyway, so it's that kind of thing where I'm feeling like some negative personalities from the industry, which I'm sure is obvious to everyone. But anyway, it's like here in the picture, like doing press stuff. Okay. There's something about like music and like beauty, or like a performance. I don't know, does he do like plays and stuff? Like there's something, it feels more like theatrical than normal like TV show movie stuff. Like, if let's say he's in a movie that's like about love or like a softer kind of themes, I'm picking that up. Like positive stuff that might have some sort of fantastical quality to it. Okay, there's this other like kind of really masculine or like, I don't know, like not like superhero, but like that kind of, there could be people fighting. I kind of feel like a strong person like holding a staff or like something like that, like a very like battle kind of vibes. Energy also like in the work space, and it might be just stuff on the table, or but I feel like that project has like a less positive feeling to it. Like if you were going to choose that over the like kind of light, like lovely project. I feel like they're in the masculine battle kind of thing. Like there's some water and swimming involved or something. I don't know. Okay. I feel like if he got like flack from someone, or just like someone was trying to like maybe an old coworker or something, just sort of throwing rocks, as it were. I feel like it might have hurt like a lot at the time, but it's kind of like at this point it's just the wallpaper. I think for someone who's like well known like that, like you have to just give people's energy back to them, you know. Just trying to like tune into some like helpful stuff, like rather than like this project over that. I feel like if there's issues with his family unit, I feel like going to like maybe renting a place in like Italy, or just like getting away from the US or like wherever they are, that is like where the problem is, and just have some like family time that is like very clearly family time, and to like relax and enjoy and like experience something beautiful and new, so that like mentally people can go like, oh, okay, that energy isn't mine, it's just like weird LA or like weird USA kind of like pressure, and not maybe you're not seeing Italians act in the identical way, like it's like a different culture. So they're most definitely not going to act like Americans. Something I love about Italy, like I've been a few times to Venice, and like when I was 14, I saw Rome, but like, so anyway, like especially coming from France, which it can be like really, you know, like a strict kind of vibe or whatever. And then you get to Italy and it's like there's some old men in a sandwich, like a panini kind of cafe, and like it's, let's say it's 11 a.m. or 2 p.m. or something, and on the stereo it's just like this gentle disco, and they all kind of like they know the song. It's like really not France, and it's really not the US. So it's like I know they have their problems in Italy and stuff, but it's uplifting and the weather's good. So it's like, anyway, so that comes as a recommendation. Okay, I don't know why my eyes are tearing. Maybe because I was like sort of laughing. Anyway, so okay, wait. Final message here. Luckily, the dog is calm. Okay, Adam Brody. I would say if Adam Brody were to accept roles, like in France, that is a very good idea. Like try working abroad. Like some movies are filmed abroad anyway, because like California doesn't have the same tax relief for film projects like Canada. Like in Montreal here, there's a lot of like X-Men and stuff filmed here and other stuff, which I kind of one pet peeve. Okay, is like I grew up in Toronto, and like I really don't like it when people mention Toronto. It's okay if it was like a truly Canadian film, like going down the road or something, but like when Americans are talking about Canada, it never it doesn't work. It's like we're kind of invisibly different, but like believe me, there's a difference. And like someone American cannot cannot pretend they're Canadian. Anyway, like there's a movie called like The Man from Toronto. It's just like, oh, like don't even go there. Like, I mean, I know it's like a big city that people can't ignore or whatever, but like the roots of Toronto for me are like kind of goofy and stuff. So it's just they think they're in New York and whatever. But anyway, that's why I moved to Quebec to get away from Toronto. Anyway, so the big recommendation is for him to work in like France or Italy on a project, or just like live there for a time, because I just feel like that gross kind of pressure on his family unit kind of won't. It belongs to that area where they live, and like sometimes you just gotta like walk away from something toxic and just be like, no thank you, like, because it might take LA, for instance, like 45 to 62 years to like change to like the paradise it could be, given the weather and stuff. Oops. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off there, and just as a side note, like again, loved the OC, and it's like one of the better TV series. Anyway, all right. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you guys want to recommend a reading that I haven't done already, like I'm not gonna do another Leonardo DiCaprio one. Like I think there could be a channel out there that's like daily DiCaprio. That's not me, especially if I'm doing it for free, which I am right now. Anyway, so take care. Have a great day. Bye.